Over the last several years of their careers, we got players who have been in these events, been at the U-23s, been at U-18s, some at the air-conditioned booth. I would not necessarily say the same if I was down on the field, as we got a ball in the air to left field in the first swing of the afternoon. And that's what Sun is getting today, as this one's flared out toward left again, and Chun-Ho Wong will settle under it in that event, as Korea took fourth place, played in the bronze medal game. Bouncing ball out too short. Jun-Wei Liu at the left-hander Tae-Hyun Kim, who is the only high school player on this Korea roster, and he gives up a base hit on his second pitch of the game, and on a fast field, this thing is at first base. Chun-Yi Wong is at second, and a ground ball to second, which will do the job at least of moving the runner. Sun is on this squad as another pitcher. And a drive down the right field line. If this stays fair, it is big trouble. That is fair. It bangs off the wall. It's an RBI knock, and it's going to be here in the bottom of the first with a man in scoring position. And the 3-2 in the air to right. Starting in, Jay's going to have to go back. Reaching out, nice. And at the knees, that one's there for a called strike 3, and that will wrap things by Korea's hitters. A couple of flyouts to left field, a ground out to short, maybe another ground out to short. No. Number 6. And first pitch swinging a sky-high pop-up that will stay on the infield. It's Liu with a chance at redemption. 1-2 and a strike 3 on the swing. Couldn't tell if that 1-2 coming. Called strike 3, got him on that breaking pitch that snapped over the outside. Winding and dealing, and Kim gets a pop-up. This one should stay in fair territory, and it is Tae-Hyun home on 1-2. Swung on and missed. So 2 strikeouts and 3 batters dating back to the final out of the backstop counterparts on this squad. Jotun Chun. 3-2 on the way. In the air, out toward right. Sungmin Che crossing into foul. 3-2. And a leadoff walk here in the top half of the third, as Korea has to see the 9-hole hitter Tae-Hyun Hung already squaring around and putting a nice sacrifice bunt over to third, as Wong will go to Hyun-Jong Kim trying to come through with a man in scoring position, and he grounds one left side. A tough play on the run. Wong able to knock it down, but no, trying to get Korea even here in the top of 3, and he should be able to do so. Wong able to make the catch out and left, but if you're Chun-Ho Wong in left as the runner off from first to second, great throw by Chu, and they got him at second. What a Kim settled in after a shaky first few batters, and he's got his 3rd strikeout of here in the bottom of 3. And he's got his 2nd hit of the day as he dunks this down in right center. Cut off quickly. 1-0, he's off with it, and it's punched back through the middle, a base hit, flying around second base and then holding there, and alertly so. Trying to will him to come through on a full count with 1 gone here in the 3rd, and the 3-2 swung on and missed. What a job here in the bottom of the 3rd. Runner off from second, first pitch high, throw to third, not in time. What a jump for Chun-Wei. 1-2 pitch on the way to Wong, and swing and a miss as Kim does the job. His 5th. Chung is the leadoff man here in this top half of the 4th. Ground out to shortstop in his first trip to the plate, and he's drilled. It's him to third. This is always a tricky spot for a bunt defense, and that's exactly why, because it's so alluring. Sungmin Che. And a ground ball towards short. Man, for a moment, it looked as climbs in to face the 0-1. And a shot towards center field, and Korea has its first lead of the U-23 Baseball World Cup. Chong away from first. He's off and moving, and a swing and a miss will end the inning. It's the 3rd strikeout of the day. World Cup crowns. And a couple of teams from the Americas have won the other 2. It was a shot out and a nice pickup at short. Sang-Woo Lim, what a play at Estadio Edgar Renteria, a place that played host to the U-15 Baseball World Cup just a few weeks ago. This ball shot in the air toward left field, and a great medalist, Colombia, which won the bronze, Dominican Republic, Cuba, Nicaragua, and Panama. This ball shot left side and through for a base hit. First hit of the World Cup at this point. That came back in the 1st inning. And that ball in off the glove of Hyunjun Ryu, flying around second base. Wong will hold. And Wong out at second. And a bouncing ball off the glove of the reliever. And what a stab at second base by Taipei. The batter's box, this ball is lifted down the left field line, and a chance in foul territory, and a nice job. And that's probably the most nerve-wracking thing for an outfielder, is a bouncing ball over to second is gobbled up. 3-2 pitch on the way. Grounder to third. Should be able to do it as Wong makes a solid peg game so far. The 2 extra base hits. Kicks and comes home on 2-2, and a swing and a miss. A leadoff strikeout in the first K for the relief. 2-2 liner out to second and on a line. 2-2 pitch on the way. On the outside corner, a called strike 3, the first strikeout. Battling here on a 2-2 count, and bounces one foul up the first base side. From up here, from behind the plate, it did look like that swing was held, and a nice running grab down the left field line over the last few years. So it gets late early in these contests. Fly ball in the air towards center, and it should be a pretty easy 3-out, hitting Korea 5-2. But trailing this game in a swing and a miss. Good morning with at the plate for the world's number 3. 3-2 pitch is ball 4, and the first pitch swinging, flare down the left field line. This is a long run for Kim toward the foul line, and a ball and a strike here on Huang. Runner off, and on that first movement he went, and 2-2 on the way. Swung on and missed. Able to get the job done with his 3rd strike against the latest arm into the game for Chinese Taipei, and his first pitch is bounced through the left side of the infield. It's a leadoff single. Will work from the stretch now with the leadoff man on, and a sacrifice bunt on his second pitch. So an eventful 1-0 pitch. Bounced towards short. That'll get the runner 90 feet. Wong back ready. 1-2 is lifted toward left center field. This is a tough play for Lin on the run, and it's down in front of him. It's an R. 1-2. That one down, and it scoots away from 2-2 pitch. Waved at and missed. Foul. Final out of the 5th. Stranded a man in scoring position in the 6th, and he may have the first out here in the 7th. On a lunge, it gets past the center fielder. Wei-Chi Chu hitless in his first couple of appearances at the plate today, as a high bounding ball over to third. Has been really strong since coming on in the bottom of the 5th. Goes to work on the 0-2, and a swing and a miss as he puts that one past the flailing. Go against each other as arguably the 2 best teams in this group, and a one-hopper out too short. Korea will get the ding as the host nation, China, will take on Great Britain, coming up from 7 o'clock local time here on our main feed.